Hello everyone, welcome to the first kickoff meeting for Project JReview version 2.0. My name is Tushar Vinayaraj and I'm going to be the project manager for this project. So this kickoff meeting is the official start of the project and I need a full engagement of all the project team members over here. In addition to this, the meeting will set a stage for planning tasks, schedule and deliverables. The objective of this meeting is to help us grow as a team towards our goals and generate more opportunities in the future, which will help raising the standards and provide a greater value in the project. Let us move ahead and begin our presentation. In our agenda, we have overview, justification, and the scope. So this is a brief about what our project is. Why are we doing this upgrade? Next is in scope and outscope. So what is included in this project and what are we excluding for the project? The project team, the participants who are going to be working as a team for this project. Project manager activities, that is my sole responsibilities. Roles for the team members here. Project process, what is the process that we are going to be using to implement this. And last, we have the project schedule and effort. So this will set us the timelines and goals for the milestones that needs to be completed. Moving ahead. In the overview, we have the project will set standard and guides for user interface and architectural design. So what this means is we have a new user interface that we are going to be using as a user friendly and it's going to be very user friendly to use. And this website will allow us to track patient health, which is a new added feature to this website. So tracking the patient health was done manually earlier and this took a lot of time and effort to get this done. So we have included this into our website and this makes it more easier for the user to just look into the website and track the user patient's health and fitness. The other added features apart from this is it provides information about the patient's health related to fitness, training and diet, and all this information is going to a central database where it is stored safely. That was the overview. Why are we doing this? So this upgrade will provide a new user interface for the websites that will have an intuitive application standards to ensure having a non-complex look and feel. The architecture which will be consistent across all internally developed systems to create an efficiency for use of technologies, techniques, and staff knowledge set. What are the benefits we are looking at? The website will improve patients and user experience with internally developed systems. It will reduce by implementing better architectural standards. So this reduces the rework of getting it implemented again. Okay, moving ahead. In scope and out scope. For in scope, we have design documents and architectural standards that have been accepted by our team. For out scope, we have creation of any existing applications of websites. So what this means is we are not going to be creating any new websites, but we are going to be just upgrading the existing website application. Project team. The project team members, we have project sponsor Kalin Mere, project managers me, Tushar Vinayaraj. For team members, we have Stuart Chan as our team leader. Our lead developer is Lance Wolf. Quality assurance manager Kelly Campbell. For quality assurance engineer, we have Jonathan Small. Project manager activities. For project manager activities, I have planning. That is something that I'm going to be assisting the team to in defining the scope, project task, and resource estimates to create a project schedule. So for the planning, I will be scheduling 2 planning meetings with the team, and task will be the task that will be a rough estimate or duration and will be developed, and I will assemble the schedule for that. Moving ahead for the monitoring. There will be monthly meetings that will be scheduled, and in these meetings I will oversee the implementation of project with the regard of time, scope, budget and quality. Communication, there will be status meetings that will be held on a weekly basis too, and in this communication I will be looking for the statuses, reports, and these reports will be about stakeholders, how they have been defined in the project and what are the communication plan that we are going to set. For change management, I have a request for significant changes. If there is any request, it will go through a process and that will be also outlined in the charter that will be developed later. And this charter will be managed and documented by me and approved by the project stakeholders. For the risk, if there is any risk, there will be a couple of brainstorming sessions that I will be arranging, and this will assign the owners and will be responsible for monitoring and developing the plans. So if there is any issues that is going to minimize any impacts towards the scope and schedule, we will be handling that separately in these brainstorming sessions. Okay, that is the project manager activities. Moving ahead, roles and responsibilities. So for the project sponsor, Cullen, who's Cullen Mayday, he will be responsible to secure the necessary resources and act as a vocal champion, legitimating the project goals and objectives as a decision maker for the project. His responsibilities will be to actively advocate for the project, participating in the high-level planning of the scope, communicate and legitimate goals and objectives via project proposals, sign off on major deliverables and approvals to proceed, secure project resources. Project manager, I will be responsible for guidelines and standards of the PMO, clarity of the scope of the project, documenting the status and the project metrics, identify issues or risk related to inequality and scope, manage the project with collaborations of project leads. I will ensure effective communications is being handled between project team and stakeholders, and I will facilitate and document project decisions that have to be made. Okay. Rules part 2. So over here we have planning and estimates. These are the responsibilities by the team as the lead. Stuart Chan will be responsible to manage the team on planning estimates, meeting the deadlines as per the available scheduled times. He will own the risk and issues that are being assigned to the team and communicate with them on the scheduled task and other items. He will also be responsible for participating in planning to ensure the project has been set to the goals and expectations and budget and quality. He will be responsible to provide effort and duration estimates for the project task, complete assigned task and meet the scheduled deadlines. He will have conversations with the team on a regular basis and he will report it to me. On the other side, he also is responsible for collaborating and effectively communicating with the project to move forward on a daily basis. If any issues or concerns has been raised, he will contact me directly and I will take forward in our daily meetings. Okay, moving ahead. The project process. Over here we have status meetings, working sessions as needed to be initiated and scheduled by the team members. So status meetings, they will be monthly project status meetings that will be scheduled by me, and in these meetings we will be discussing about our progress in the project and what are the next steps that we need to do. Time reporting. So time reporting, this will provide about the clarity about what are the next milestones in the project and how are we going to be approaching those milestones. Document storage. I know that we have a SharePoint site that we are going to be managing and all the documents will be uploaded in that SharePoint site. Change management. In change management, if there is any issues according to the standard process, will be maintained over there. Moving ahead, issues, risk and decisions. It will be reviewed in our status meetings, and if there is any issues that has been raised, it will be kept as a log and those logs will be reviewed in our monthly status reports. Action items and tasks. The tasks that are assigned to team members will be tracked and managed by me on a regular basis. So if there is any action items that needs to be completed, I will coordinate with you and get that task completed on time. Status reporting, as I said, we will have a monthly status report that will be developed, and you have to deliver your status reports to me on that meetings. Okay, moving ahead. High level schedule, effort and estimated time. Here for in our November 2018, I have planned. There is a planning and defining deliverables. So each team member will be assigned 2 hours for this task. In the December, we have a criteria for brainstorming. Here, the team members will be allotted 3 hours each for their task. Stuart and Cullen, for you, the documentation time would be 2 hours. In January 2019, we have document and development and review. So over here, Stuart, your task would be for 40 hours, Cullen 40 hours each, and the rest of the team will have to take 10 hours each to get it reviewed. In February will be our rollout and communicate, and Stuart has a 60-hour time for that, for his project task. Cullen will be allotted 24 hours, and the rest of the team has 20 hours each. Note that this is the initial draft, and this is expected to change since after the start of the project. Thank you, and if you guys have any questions, please you can go ahead.